All right, so let's get started here. Now, I've already done a few things to this before I started filming. Didn't know that I was going to be filming it, so I don't have anything there. I'm not going to take it all apart, but I'm going to explain it a little bit. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put in our evaporator. And this here, you can see where I'm pointing. This is our evaporator, is inside this plastic housing called the heater box that's on the wall, on the firewall there. And if you look down here where I zoom in, you'll see these two pipes here. Get these wires out of the way. You can see these two pipes down here coming in. That's your heater core. The heater core actually, on this particular vehicle, you get at it from inside the passenger compartment. Whereas the evaporator, it comes out from this side on the firewall. As we get into newer vehicles, you'll notice that the evaporator is going to be underneath the dash, and you'll probably be taking it out from inside the passenger compartment. Something else to notice here is on the end here, you see the plastic caps. As I point them down, there you go. Those plastic caps that are on there. So when you get that new evaporator, it's going to come with plastic caps on it. Actually, all your new air conditioning parts are going to come with caps on them. And you want to leave those caps on until you're absolutely ready to start working on it. The idea is it's to keep the air and moisture out of the system. When we get all that air in it, then it just makes it harder to evacuate the system and get it ready to put new refrigerant in. Anytime we open up the system and have to replace a part, one of the things we're going to have to do is put it on a vacuum first. And what will happen is you'll bring it down to a certain vacuum, and it will actually lower the boiling point and cause the water and the moisture in there to boil off. And then that gets it ready to put refrigerant in it. Whenever we open up a system, like this particular system has an accumulator in it. Other types of systems may have a receiver dryer. But every time we open up a system and let air and moisture get in it and replacing a part, most manufacturers recommend that you would replace the accumulator or the receiver dryer. Now you'll notice with this system here that there is a seam on the case here, and there's bolts that hold it together. So this is a two-piece case. That allows us to take just this side over here off and access the accumulator. It just sits in there. Now, one of the things that you'll notice is around that seam there, when you take it apart, there's like a caulk there. And that caulk is going to be all hard and dried up and that. So you're going to have to clean that out and replace that.